midst of campaigning for the upcoming elections after the recent release of Arvind Kejriwal, the Aam Aadmi Party has found itself mired in controversy with the alleged assault of Rajya Sabha MP Swati Maliwal. Earlier today, the controversy took a personal turn when Maliwal's ex-husband Naveen Jain expressed concerns for her safety, citing potential threat to her life.
देखो, जो दिल्ली में घटना हुई है, दिल्ली सीएम हाउस जो आप बोलते हो, ये गटर हाउस है। पहली बात तो ये है, और ये घटना बहुत ही खतरनाक घटना है। बहुत बड़ा एक स्कैंडल है। इसमें मुख्यमंत्री अरविंद केजरीवाल के ऊपर भी एफआईआर होनी चाहिए, क्योंकि उसके घर में हुई है और जिसने भी ये की है उसकी औकात नहीं है ये घटना करने की, और उसकी जान को खतरा है, स्वाति की जान को, क्योंकि उसको डराया धमकाया गया है। वरना कोई ऐसे फोन नहीं करेगा पुलिस को, थाने में से वापस नहीं आओगा। अभी भी उसकी आवाज दबाई जा रही है, चुप किया जा रहा है। और मैं सिर्फ इतना ही कहूंगा कि ये मेरी पूर्व पत्नी है, इसका मामला नहीं है। मेरी पूर्व पत्नी का मामला आएगा तो तब अगर ऐसा होगा तो मैं आपको इतना बताऊं, ये मामला लाखों महिलाओं का है। पूर्व पत्नी का मामला होता ये तो अब तक जो हाथ स्वाति पे उठाया वे हाथ टूट चुके होते, और जिसने आदेश दिया, जिसने अपनी जुबान से आदेश दिया, उसकी जुबान निकाल चुके होते हम। ये मामला मेरा व्यक्तिगत नहीं है। तो इसलिए मैं देश का गृह मंत्री से भी, दिल्ली पुलिस महिला आयोग जो नेशनल है, उनसे भी, उनकी भी चुप्पी मेरे को समझ में नहीं आ रही है कि उसकी जान को बहुत बड़ा खतरा है। ये ना हो कल न कि स्वाति एक्सीडेंट हो गया स्वाति का, या स्वाति ने और कुछ कर लिया। बहुत गहरा मामला है, एक सांसद है, मुझे लगता है कि उसके ऊपर कार्रवाई होनी चाहिए और स्वाति को बाहर निकल के आना चाहिए। वो झांसी की रानी है, मर्दानी है, वो डर नहीं सकती।
The incident reportedly took place at the residence of the Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal. On Monday, May 13, Maliwal made distress call to police alleging assault during a visit to the Chief Minister's residence. Delhi Police. Maliwal, the former head of the Delhi Commission for Women, further stated that Kumar, at the instructions of the Kejriwal, had brutally attacked her. The situation escalated on Tuesday, May 14, when protests by BJP workers erupted outside the Municipal Corporation of Delhi House, demanding justice for Maliwal. In midst of mounting pressure, senior AAP leader Sanjay Singh acknowledged the assault on Maliwal, affirming the party's support for her. Singh assured that strict action would be taken against Kumar, emphasizing the Delhi Chief Minister's commitment to addressing the matter.
कल एक बहुत ही निंदनीय घटना घटित हुई, जिसके बारे में आप सबको बताना चाहता हूं। कल सुबह अरविंद केजरीवाल जी के आवास पर स्वाति मालीवाल जी मिलने के लिए पहुंची थी। ड्राइंग रूम में इंतजार कर रही थी। इस बीच विभव कुमार जी वहां पे आते हैं और उन्होंने स्वाति मालीवाल जी के साथ बहुत बदतमीजी की, अभद्रता की। इस पूरे मामले की जानकारी 112 नंबर पे कॉल करके स्वाति मालीवाल जी ने पुलिस को दी। इस घटना की जितनी निंदा की जाए कम है।
Several BJP leaders, including Amit Malviya, Shaina NC, Shehzad Poonawalla, Viren Sachdev and others, Shazia Ilmi, attacked the Aam Aadmi Party for Swati's assault, slamming the party for claiming to protect Delhi's women while not protecting their own party workers. Opposition leaders and activists are demanding transparency and swift action in response to Maliwal's allegation.
I cannot believe that any PA would indulge or assault Swati Maliwal, who happens to be a Rajya Sabha MP, who has been a head of Women's Commission, Delhi Women's Commission, and who has been an old colleague of the party and of the movement since the NGO days, PCRF and Parivartan days.
Let me go across to Sumitra Goenka, political analyst. She joins me. I'm saying it's very, very strange. You know, she's a Rajya Sabha MP, Sumitra. You know, it's not as if, she's just walked into Kejriwal's residence. If there's a police call, why is there so much mystery as to what happened inside the room? And a leader said that this shouldn't have happened.
See, Karthikeyan ji, I think first of all, I would like to say that when we are talking today, that the Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha have together passed a law for women's reservation to get more number of women in the parliament and policy making space, occupying important seats in this space. Today, we see that a lady who has been quite in the forefront, being the DCW chief and also getting appointed to Rajya Sabha, she has been vocal on many issues related to women. And today she has faced this in the house of the CM. And somehow, this is quite an unbelievable thing that somebody like Swati Maliwal is being assaulted and then she had to call the police. And then finally, after she reaches the police station, she is not registering any complaint, or till now I believe she is even not seen in the public forum. So this entire thing raises a lot of eyebrows. I am not sure what is actually happening, and this is really a very big mystery which I think even the media has not been able to solve till now. There are so many conspiracy theories which are running around, but I don't know the facts, to be very frank. And this is something which is unbelievable, that in the house of a sitting chief minister, a lady who is a member of parliament is being assaulted. I have at least never heard something like this. Now, if you look at certain incidents of Aam Aadmi Party, we have seen earlier also that Mr. Somnath Bharti, who is an MLA of the Aam Aadmi Party, was earlier accused of assaulting his wife. So these kind of incidents have happened. But at the same time, I think after the incidents of Jayalalitha getting assaulted in the house, that is in the assembly long back, we haven't heard something as heinous as this against a sitting MP.
But that's the second part, Sumitra, that women getting assaulted, Mayawati, other people, they politically got back. In this case, the person is not speaking and she's a Rajya Sabha member. Mr. Srivastav. Mr. Srivastav, your comments.
Karthikeyan, first of all, whatever has happened is condemnable, and this party leader has condemned it by a press conference. But I have got some questions here. My question first is that when she phoned up to the police, Delhi police, some constable wrote down, scribbled on a piece of paper, first time that somebody is beaten, then she wrote down, it is corrected, somebody beaten up Swati Maliwal. I mean, I don't understand that what kind of police force or what kind of people are there. Is that an FIR? I mean, we are relying on that particular document, what sanctity that document has got, one. Second, Delhi police has got no reason to make public this kind of a stupid piece of paper to the media, because it has got no meaning, it has got no legal validity, it is not an evidence even. Then I come to second part, where Mrs. Maliwal goes to police station. If she was assaulted, why the medical legal examination was not done? Why she did not made a formal complaint over there? Why did she not write an FIR over there? Over this kind of thing is very, very mysterious. And I am finding the BJP, which was, when she was going to Manipur, they made all efforts to stop it. They abused her, they ridiculed her, they maligned her, they did all efforts for Swati Maliwal, that this very Delhi BJP, today they have become so affectionate, loving towards her, as if she is going to join the BJP tomorrow. So this is a double faith and hypocrisy. When I use the word, asking people, the CM has not reacted yet. How much time our Prime Minister has taken to react on Manipur? 1 year has passed, he has not shown his face over there. What happened to the Prajwal Ravana?
Okay. So you make a point. You have made a point. You have made your point. You have made your point. Yes, Prime Minister has not gone to Manipur. Neither there is a reaction on Prajwal Ravana. There is no fight over it. But there is a legality of it. There is a mystery of it, and there is politics of it. Brajesh, just tell me why the statement has not been taken.
Well, I think, I would like to ask Mr. Srivastav also post this question. He can answer. The fact of the matter is that nobody is giving that much credence to what has been written or scribbled badly by Delhi police. we are giving credence to the statement of Sanjay Singh, who is an Aam Aadmi Party MP, Rajya Sabha MP, who has accepted the incident. It is not that, that anybody, if everybody was running this as a source-based information, quoting some unnamed higher-up sources in within the BJP, then I would have understood it. But it's a statement which has been made in a press conference by Sanjay Singh, who has gone behind bars, is a very trusted aide of Arvind Kejriwal, that this incident has happened. Now, the bigger problem is, how has this incident happened and why till now no action has been taken against people? Because it has been corroborated and testified by none other than Sanjay Singh himself.
Do you expect this controversy to brew further?
I think BJP will leave no stone unturned, because they are already feeling the heat, in the sense that Arvind Kejriwal is out, he's out on parole, he will go and campaign against the BJP. So any political party in the heat of electoral this thing would use every Sam Dam Dand Bhed to target the opposition, and the BJP is doing the same. Had it been BJP on the other side, Arvind Kejriwal would have done it much more effectively and on a larger scale.
Okay, Sumitra and Mr. Srivastava, I've got only 2 minutes each. Sumitra, your last closing comment on this. I'm really sorry, I've fallen short of time. What do you make of this? Do you think there's a conspiracy to silence Swati Maliwal?
No, I don't think, I at this point of time, there are a lot of speculations. My only concern is a lady who is as vocal as Swati Maliwal. She made 2 PCR calls, then she visits a police station, and after that now she is nowhere to be seen. So this is raising a lot of eyebrows, like what is happening? Is she being pressurized, or what has actually transpired? So now if this can happen to a woman, because Sanjay Singh has corroborated this fact, so if this can happen to the woman in CM's residence, what are we talking about? What about the security of other people, other party workers? Is it a safe
So
place?
basically you are
Aam
saying,
Aadmi Party has a lot
so Sumitra Goenka, you are basically saying that the truth must come out. Mr. Srivastava, I'll take the closing comments for you. You have raised a number of questions, but do you think that there is an attempt to silence Maliwal?
I take up from Brijesh what he was saying. First thing is, a narrative is being created that she was assaulted. In the meeting itself, in the press conference, Sanjay Singh has amply clarified that it was indecency and a misbehavior. For that, yes, Vibhav Kumar should be taken to task. And since there is no official complaint, no FIR lodged, it is the party's head who is supposed
So you are
to take the
distinguishing between assault and tutu mame. That's what I was saying.
Absolutely, yes. Absolutely. There is no assault. There is no assault. It's only misbehavior and the indecency, which is of course.
Okay, but I would say at the the closing of the show, I think that should be left to the police. Whether it was indecent behavior, whether it was tutu meme, whether it was a verbal assault, whether it was a physical assault, that's for the police to decide and take a call. But the fact of the matter is, till it doesn't come out properly as an official thing, the allegations will continue to fly.